This is the Inner Flame Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. Really do appreciate it. I've noticed a lot of activity on my last few videos, so I'm very excited and very grateful. Thank you so much. I am doing my best to be more consistent with my readings, but you know, life is nuts. And sometimes I can't always get here when I want to. So I'll get here when I can. I can't, you know, I was really going to try to do readings every day and this and that and a card a day, every day, this and that. I'll get there. But right now, life is not letting me do that. So, you know, I just keep moving forward and that's all I can do. But yeah, I'm very grateful for you all to be here. And so let's go. Let's see what we're going to do with the Green Witch Oracle. Haven't used this one for a while, so kind of exciting. And we got a bit of a chaotic mess going on here, which leads me to believe that somebody else out there is having a chaotic mess of a time in life right now. Okay. The Oak Tree. Power, courage, and strength. Wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful card. Power, courage, can you see that? And strength. The Oak Tree. The Pine Tree. Vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Interesting. Vitality, longevity, and perseverance. And Summer. Expansion and growth. Expansion and growth. This is kind of interesting because as I was bringing these cards, one stayed on the table here. So I'm going to just put that there and we'll get to it when we get to it. But I wanted to say it's interesting, these cards, because when I pulled them out there, I was seeing it as seasons, you know, like this is reminding me of fall. And with the oak tree, how you see like the acorn, the oak tree, and it's like the roots underneath, right? The roots in the ground of the tree. And it's reminding me like, okay, it's about grounding, being grounded, power, courage, and strength. And that's how we get that. That's how we have our power, our courage, and our strength, is when we're grounded. And then I was seeing this card, the pine tree, as winter, you know, kind of Christmas season and all that kind of stuff. And vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Vitality, longevity, and perseverance. I mean, you're going to get that by being, how do you say that word? Being persistent. Persistent, yeah. By being persistent. And also, you know, staying grounded, being persistent. And I think this is kind of a message because sometimes, you know, in this season, in the fall and the winter, a lot of people get that seasonal depression disorder, and it can be difficult to pull through that. But it's like summer's coming, you know, summer will come again. And what I see here is like expansion and growth. This is a time between fall and winter. That's the time for the expansion and the growth. And summertime comes along and we get to just enjoy the fruits, you know, enjoy the vacations, enjoy the honey. There's the bee, the flowers, everything. That's really interesting and very, very cool. Now we're going to pull that card that's staying on the table. Wow. Butterfly. Transformation, joy, beauty, and transience. Transience. Like, yeah, this is all about transforming through this season into the summer as the butterfly, right? Like through this season, a lot of the animals are hibernating and everything, and you could take that as like cocooning. And, you know, by summertime, spring and summer, they all come out. And the butterfly is a sign of transformation. And that's what this whole season is about. So very beautiful. That's a very beautiful message to come out. All right, so let's go. We're going to use my Van Gogh Tarot to continue on this story, then see where we're going. It's a very beautiful time of the year, you know, the fall and the winter. It's actually, well, I don't care for winter too much, but I do love the fall and I do love the spring. And, you know, I'm starting to understand the whole purpose of all the different seasons. And, yeah, it's like, you know, getting prepared, like that's the fall kind of gets us prepared for this cocoon kind of season, unless you're a real outdoor winter enthusiast person, which I am not, because I don't really care for the winter. And here I'm in Canada, and I'm in Eastern Canada, so we get some pretty crazy winters, and I'm not a snow bunny by any means, you know. So okay, let's just see. Let's refocus people and see where we're going here. This is a pretty cool reading. All right, so one more shuffle, and then we're going to get out the story. Let's go in with this. Okay. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading is the Two of Pentacles. Very nice energy. Very nice energy. The Ace of Wands. There's the sunflowers again, eh? There's the sunflowers in the summer. The Queen of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. I'm going to see what's going on there in a minute. I'm going to lay it all out, and then we're going to talk about it. Six of Pentacles. The Fool. Wow, the Page of Swords. The Ten of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. And Strength. Okay, so let's talk about this. The Two of Pentacles. This is an interesting version of the Two of Pentacles in this Van Gogh deck. And, you know, pentacles represent money, abundance, career, stability, things like that. And the two is representing like maybe double it or a choice or whatever it's going to be like that. But I wanted to notice something here is this person in this card. It's almost like mirroring, right? Maybe it's like you should take a look in the mirror or something. We're going to get a little bit more about what this represents, but this Two of Pentacles is the overall energy for the whole reading. And then we're going with the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands is a new opportunity. Wands are passion, fire, creativity. There's some kind of new opportunity, and because this is showing me the sunflowers with that summer card, it could be about a timing card. It could be some kind of new passionate opportunity coming in the summer. We'll see about that. So, new opportunity for creativity and passion, and then the Queen of Cups is here, right? Cups are emotions, and Queen of Cups energy. It's kind of looking to me like she's I'm getting, you know, it's weird because Queen energy is very high vibration, but in this particular deck with this Queen of Cups, I'm getting a feeling of loneliness. I'm not sure why, and we'll probably figure that out in a few minutes here, but I'm getting a feeling of loneliness, or maybe just solidarity. Solidarity. And with the Five of Pentacles coming in right after that, like the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack. It's like, I don't have enough. And like I said, Pentacles are, you know, money, career, stability, financial, investments even, stuff like that. And it's a very, you know, and fives are changes. So there's some kind of change going to happen in regards to your stability. In regards to your stability. And I mean, it doesn't mean like it's like, oh my God, overwhelming and this and that, but there's a change coming. There's definitely a change coming. Because the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Swords is weird energy. It's like the Six of Pentacles is like somebody is not getting what they need. And maybe that's why there's this feeling, this feeling of lack, this solidarity energy. Maybe it's just you by yourself trying to deal with some kind of financial situation in your life, and maybe you don't have anyone to come in and help you. But it's showing me like, with the Fool energy, it's showing me like, okay, maybe you're not that worried about it. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe you're not really that worried about it. You're just kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, things are going to happen. And, I'll deal with it when I get there, which is really kind of cool energy. And then the Page of Swords, pages are messengers and swords are communication. But with this card, I'm seeing it almost like, oh, it doesn't look that good, It looks almost like I'm getting this like stabbed in the back feeling. I don't know why I'm getting that with this card, but I am. It's like maybe somebody, because the Six of Pentacles too can represent like somebody holding your money, like somebody trying to or not giving you what you think you deserve, and it's causing some kind of feeling for you to be like, oh, I feel like I'm being stabbed in the back. And that, like I said, pages are messages. So the Page of Swords, there's some kind of communication coming in around your stability, around the emotions, and maybe the emotions around your stability, because it looks to me like the message that comes in is really good. It's the Ten of Cups. And if you look there at the table, there's all kinds of people there to help you, to be there for you. And you won't be in this solidarity energy anymore. You're going to have some people come in and help you through whatever this difficulty is for you. And, the Seven of Pentacles, like we've got the 5, the 6, and the 7 of Pentacles. That's very interesting. Look at this. 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles is almost, it feels to me like you're kind of worried about it. Somebody may be screwing around with it, but then it's all going to come around. It's like in succession, right? Synchronicity too. Like maybe be aware of numbers in, like 444, 333, 555, whatever. There could be some, or even 567, right? Because it's right here. And it's showing me that the stability is growing, but it could be growing slowly. And maybe that's what the holdup, maybe that's what the problem is for you. It's like, oh, okay, this is taking a long time, but I know it's going to come in, right? I know it's going to come in. And at the strength at the end of the cards here is showing me that, yes, you have the strength. Be strong. You have the strength to keep this together, and you will get through this. Excuse me, you will get through this. This Two of Pentacles too is showing me like a choice. Maybe it's some kind of career choice you have to make, which is going to decide, your level. The 5, 6, where is it? Where is my 7? The 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. You're going to make a choice. I know there's 3 here, but you're going to make some kind of choice. Or it's just about, looking towards yourself to make the right choice for your stability, your finances, the life that you want to have, and how you're going to get there. And being in the Queen of Cups energy and in the Fool energy is going to lead you to the strength to deal with this, which brings in the Ten of Cups, right? And right here with the oak tree, it says power, courage, and strength. So getting grounded, being grounded, knowing that you're worthy, knowing your worth around whatever this situation is for you. And it could be, I'm going to do a timing card because this summer card came up and the Ace of Wands with the new opportunity for some kind of creative project maybe. And the butterfly, you know, it may be something that you're working on, you're building that's going to flourish. You're maybe in the cocoon stage of whatever this project is. And by summertime, it's going to flourish. By summertime, it's going to flourish. Let's just see if I can get anything else out for you in regards to this story here on the table. But, yeah, this message is for somebody out there that, you know, you could be maybe transitioning from a certain job, or deciding that, hey, you know what? I don't want to work for anybody anymore. I want to work for myself. And so you're possibly creating something to be able to work for yourself. And if that's the case, like, it looks like it will bloom in the summertime. All right, let's see what else wants to come out here. Any other messages that want to come out in regards to this story? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oops, and that one went flying. Of course it did. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let me get that card. Oh, there we go. What's the one that went flying? Okay. So it was the Hermit, but it was in reverse. So to me, it's like, quiet time is over almost. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. It's time to go forward with whatever the project is or the decision that you're making for yourself. Wow. Was not expecting that. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Let's talk about this for a minute. The Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of sword energy going on here. And remember I said, for some reason, this Page of Swords is giving me a feeling of like stabbed in the back. And this Five of Swords right here is showing me that, yeah, there was some kind of fight that you had to go through. And you won the war. You see how everything is kind of like destroyed in the background. It's like you won the fight. You picked up your swords and you're moving on. But that created some kind of huge burden for you in regards to whatever that challenge was for you. It created some kind of heavy burden for you, which knocked you out. It knocked you out for a while. It temporarily knocked you out, and you were kind of like laid out. You see how this person is like laid out on the ground, and what I was saying about stabbed in the back, right? I was getting that feeling. Well, look at all those swords stabbing in the back. And so something happened with some kind of challenge that you had to deal with, and you won whatever the challenge was, but it created the burden, and it created, because look, this is 2 tens as well, eh? It created a burden, and it created a painful ending to whatever that was. However, in the end of it, you came out victorious. Sorry, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords charges forth. The Knight of Swords moves forward with vigor. And with the eagle there, I always see the eagle as like freedom and seeing things from a higher perspective. So there was a little bit of an upset that happened. Actually, not a little bit. It was a pretty big upset, whatever happened for you. But you overcame it. And You charged forth. You moved forward. And that is all we can do. You know, no matter what is going on in our life, no matter how long it takes for us to get there, as long as we do our best to keep moving forward, everything is going to be okay. All right? All right. So congratulations to whoever this story was about, because it looks like some pretty weird energy and something very strange happened. And I almost see it like it may not be finished yet. It's kind of like this is a precursor if you're actually still going through whatever this is for you. It's kind of showing me that you're going to get through it, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be harsh, whatever the situation is, but you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. You're going to do the right thing. It's all going to be okay. And you have the strength to power through, and you will win. You will win. 10 of Cups, dreams come true. Your best life that you could ever ask for. And that's wild. 3 10s on the table too. All right. Okie dokie. So let's close out the reading with a card from my Sacred Oracle Traveler's deck. Once again, thank you to everybody for coming in. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. My name is Tracey, and this is the Inner Flame Oracle, and I'm here to help you reconnect to your inner flame. All right, let's close out this reading with a card from my Sacred Travelers Oracle. All right. There we go. Hey, wow, where is it? Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Look at that. Passion. Take action with passion. Knight of Swords. Take action with passion. All right. There you go. This is the Inner Flame Oracle. Thanks. We'll see you next time.